Hello and welcome back. Carla here from Documenting the Journey. Today's video is going to be another quick one because I've really enjoyed doing the voiceover and the time lapse. I'm going to be doing a plan with me. Right now I am actually in my digital MakseLife. I'm reviewing all of my weekly actions from the previous week. I'm also going through my weekly spread, which I've set out for a goals spread, and checking off things and making little notes of what I need to do or change. I've actually really had a pretty productive week. My kids ended up getting out of school and I took the summer off to be with them, so I've gotten a lot of housework done, which has been a blessing because it's been really challenging to do since I've decided to start working when the kids are in school as well. So now that I've reviewed all of my weekly actions from last week, I am going to create my weekly actions for this week coming up, which is also going to be the week that I'm going to be planning in my bullet journal. I will be planning the week of May 30th all the way to June 5th. The reason I decided to go back to my bullet journal is just because honestly I've missed paper a little bit. I really love my digital MakseLife. I love being able to have all of my goals in here and my reflections and able to track the progress of all of my goals. But for the daily stuff, I just really like having paper because a lot of the basic stuff that I do during the day, I don't really feel the need to keep that documented in my MakseLife. So basic tasks like going to the post office, getting the trash out, stuff like that. And so I'm still enjoying my MakseLife. I really love all of the ability to do digital. My biggest nervousness about the MakseLife is I really love to store my planners. I like having them on my bookshelf when everything is full and done so I can look back at them. I especially love looking back at my MakseLife because I love being able to see all of my goals and the way everything was tracked. I really enjoyed looking back at my 2020 in addition to my 2021 MakseLife planners because it just shows all of the hard work that I've put into all of my goals and all of the progress that I've made. And so I love being able to look back at that. And with the digital MakseLife, I'm a little nervous about not having the ability to look back at it when I pull it off of my shelf. I know that it's going to be there because it's in digital format, but I might try to test print a couple of the pages from GoodNotes. I don't even know if that's something that you can do, but I'm going to try. So now I am in my bullet journal. I am really doing this mainly just because I wanted to get a little bit creative. I am trying to do another hourly spread. Even though we're on summer vacation, we don't have to have an hourly spread because I really only have one or two scheduled tasks per day. My kids are starting tutoring because I am going to get them tutored over the summer, mainly just because I want them to start learning what they need to know in the grade that they're going into. Not necessarily that they're behind in their current grade, but I just want them to kind of stay on top of stuff during the summer so they don't go back after the summer and not really know what's going on. I like them being kind of mindfully active with their brains during the summer. And so, like I said, I don't really have to have an hourly schedule, but I have found that I really like documenting what we've been doing throughout the day. And I feel like having that on an hourly format is a lot of fun for me, in addition to my bullet journal notes that I keep on my daily task list. And so with this hourly spread, I think that I'm going to be using it mostly as like a memory keeper type thing, just to document what we've done during the day rather than actually, quote, planning out my day on an hourly basis, because I don't really feel the need to do that right now during the summer. Like I said, I've got the time off. My kids are on their summer vacation. And so I think I'm going to make this more of a memory keeping spread than an actual planning type hourly thing. So this area down here, I've had a lot in my bullet journal, and I've actually really enjoyed this area down here. It's kind of like a weekly recap of everything that I've done, what I'm reading, what I'm listening to, Last week I didn't have it in my bullet journal because I did a mock Hobonichi Weeks spread and I did a basic task list. Again, I didn't feel the need for hourly, and so I just kind of did a different spread last week. But I really missed having that area down there on the bottom left that says this week, because I love being able to look back at that and see what book I've been reading, if I've had any, insights or wow moments, my wins, stuff like that. I really like having that area down there. And that's actually another really big reason that I went back to my hourly spread this week, is just because I wanted the space to create that area down there for the quote this week. And so I am going to go ahead and finish blocking out all of my times, and then I'm going to look back and start migrating some tasks. I am going to be doing a little bit more this week than I have last week. My house is finally caught up, so I'm going to kind of slow down on all of my home chores. I've done all of the really nitty-gritty things with the house. I've dusted, I've cleaned my stainless steel, I've descaled my coffee pot. I did a lot of the stuff that I haven't been able to do while I was working. And so I did all of that. And so this week coming up, I'm actually going to be focusing on getting things ready for my son's birthday party. He is going to be turning 6. And so I've got to make sure that we get all of the party supplies in addition to last minute presents. I've already gotten several for him, but there was one other thing that I wanted to get. And so I'm just going to go ahead and write down to make sure that I get all of that for him. And then I am going to go ahead and just look at the previous week to see tasks that need to be migrated that I know that are not going to get finished the week that we're in. And so I'll just go back and forth and kind of do that. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish up here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and watching yet another one of my videos. And if you're new here, thank you for finding my channel, and I appreciate you being here as well. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope that your week coming up is everything that you intend it to be. Thank you.